Hi, I'm gonna do another actor spotlight, and this one is gonna be on Matt Dillon, who I think is one of the most underappreciated actors and under hyped. I have seen almost all of his movies except for a few. Um, yeah, I've seen pretty much all of his movies, and I have liked a good amount of them. I've seen almost 30 of his movies, and I haven't liked all of them, but I have liked a good amount of them. He has this one called Rebel, which I own, but I haven't made it over here because I don't like that movie. That movie was really bad. There were others that weren't bad. Really, it was just not my thing. It was just not what I was into. But I don't like a lot of like all of them. But like it wasn't like I hated it or anything. I was just like it was not for me. But I can see why other people would like it. But I there's some I don't own, and I don't really think I would want that many more because I did like a lot, but a lot of them I don't think I could ever watch again just because it was kind of a hard thing to watch. Some of them are kind of a lot had a lot of violence, and so I was like, I don't know if I could, rewatch that again. I don't mind violence, but it's like some of them were like really intense, and I'm like, I don't know, I could do that again. Um, but there's a movie called Employee of the Month that he's in, and that one was really really good, and that one I would like. And then there's something about Mary. He's in that, and I love that. I like that movie, so I'd probably like that. And then Yumi and Dupree. I didn't think I was gonna like that movie, but I ended up really liking it. So yeah, so those are the ones that I kind of want. But we're gonna talk about the one that I do own, and I'm gonna talk about why I like each one. So, the first is the Stain of Fort Washington. These are in no order. I just like have them here. But this movie has Matt Dillon and Danny Glover, who Danny Glover is also one of my favorite actors. I think he's just like a great man, great actor, and whenever I see Danny Glover, he makes me so happy because I love him. But this is a movie that I saw online. I was trying to watch all the actors from the Outsiders movies, and I was trying to find them online, and I found a lot of Matt. Like I said, I watched almost 30 movies of his, and I found them all online. And there were some I couldn't find, that's why I haven't seen them yet. And then Elf Macho only found six, which I don't think he has that many out really, but yeah. So, anyways, um, but this movie I saw online, and I was like, I need this movie, and like it's like stuck with me. And like I want to watch it more. I want to watch it again, like, but I couldn't. And then like I looked it up on IMDb, yeah, DB, and people were saying how much they loved this movie and how they had it on VHS, and it's the only way that you could buy it was on VHS. But then, toward the end of the year, they released it on DVD. They released it on DVD. So, I was very excited, and then I got it for Christmas because it came out on DVD around that time. So, yeah, it's great though. Next is City of Ghosts. This one I have seen the most. And a lot of people don't like it. I don't know why. I think it's really well done. It has two thumbs up from Eper and Oper. Yes, I like being right. I don't know. I don't know what's no right or wrong, but I like what Eper liked the movie, and I like the movie. I'm like, yes, I like adored Roger Ebert. Um, but this movie, it was directed by Matt Dillon, produced by Matt Dillon, Um, and he did such a great job. It's set in Cambodia, and it's so much action, and it's so good. Like I've said, I've watched it so much. I've seen it so much. There's an actor who plays this character named Silk, and he does great. He was amazing, and he had never acted before. No one in this movie that was from Cambodia had ever acted before, and they just did such a good job. Like, especially Silk, like I said, he was great and brilliant. So you need to watch it, if not to watch Matt, to watch him, because he was very talented. Next is Bumblefish, and this was filmed right after The Outsiders, like literally, like The Outsiders was done and they filmed Bumblefish. It has Diane Lane and Matt Dillon, and they were both in The Outsiders. So they kind of just kept Matt and Diane and made another movie. This like right after The Outsiders. And they actually used a lot of the same locations from The Outsiders, but it's in black and white, and they kind of were able to change the camera angle so you would think it was not, like you wouldn't see it, because The Outsiders came out on the same time as Bumblefish, so I'm kind of trying to like not make it so obvious that they were shooting it at the same moment that they shot The Outsiders. But this one is so good, and I've seen it quite a bit, and I love SD James, and I don't know. This cover is kind of, no, the cover kind of looks weird. I don't know. It doesn't look, looks like kind of like cheesy, I guess, but it's not. It's a very adult movie, so just saying, but it's really good. Next is Drugstore Cowboy. This one I think is my second favorite Matt Dillon movie. St. Port Washington, my favorite Matt Dillon movie. This is probably my second favorite because he was great in this movie. He plays, it's about him and his gang or friends who go and break into pharmacies, and they're like addicted to prescription drugs and other drugs, and it's really brilliant. It's great, and he goes through quite a journey, and it's amazing. So yes. Next is my favorite movie of all time, The Outsiders. He is Matt. I mean, he's not. He is Matt. He is Dallas Winston, and he was great as Dallas. He has a very expressible. His eyes are very expressive, and he has an expressive face and emotional face. Like if his character is supposed to be upset, his face gives that away so well, and it's not like overly done or overly dramatic. It's always just like, when his characters are struggling, it kind of touches your soul a little bit. It's like his eyes are old. He has very old eyes and very expressive eyes, and he can turn them happy and sad within the same scene so effortlessly. And in this movie, it wasn't his first. He did a lot before this, but he was just so good. And yes. And then last but not least is Beautiful Girls, which I have seen quite a bit actually. I just saw it on TV. I watched it when I was looking at his movies, and I was like, oh yeah, I've seen this before. And then like I asked for it for Christmas, and I got this because I love it. Like I watch it, and then like I want to watch it like again. It's funny, but it also has a great message in it. And there's a part in the movie where Rosie is yelling at Matt and Timothy Hutton's character, and it's very much a pharmacy, and she's yelling at them about body image, especially women's body image, and how they see women, and how like and how they are kind of have this twisted idea of what a beauty is and what women are supposed to look like and be. And it was very what she was saying. I was like, yes, it's hilarious the way that she says it when she's talking about it, and she gets kind of like really deep into the details, and it's funny. The scene's funny, but again, it's very, very true, and it's very eye-opening. So yes, these are the Matt Dillon movies that I own that I would recommend. And there's also Crash, which I won't own because that movie is great. It's important, but I can't watch it again because it was kind of intense. And I think it's one of those that you watch once and it stays with you, but you don't watch it again. Like there's a lot of movies like that for me at least. So yes, if you haven't seen Crash, you should see it. He was nominated for an Oscar for that, and I'm still upset that he didn't win, and that was like 2006 or something. So I'm still upset over that. But it's good. I think it won the Oscar though. The movie did, so I think at least. I don't remember. Or at least something for that movie won an Oscar. I don't know what. But anyways, that is all. Goodbye.